Let's explore Robert Cialdini's book Influence that uncovers the secrets of persuasion. Hello, I am Juan Navarro. This is Advanced Quality Programs, and I invite you to explore the quality philosophies and concepts to apply them to our everyday life. Robert Cialdini's book Influence reveals a powerful and often hidden triggers of persuasion. These triggers drive our decisions, actions, and interactions. I have read the book multiple times. Each reading reveals how easily we are influenced. I highly recommend to take a close look at the principles described in the book. Understanding these principles can change our daily communication and interactions. We must reflect on the personal level these principles have on us before trying to apply them. This introspection process can be very enlightening and practical. So the first principle is the power of reciprocity. Reciprocity is one of the most profound human behaviors, and it's the innate drive that we have to return favors or acts of kindness. Reciprocity extends beyond the politeness. It is deeply ingrained in our psychological makeup. If a friend invites you a coffee, for example, you will likely feel compelled to reciprocate that action in the future. A free sample in a store, for example, encourages you to make a purchase because you are not really planning for it, but you will feel compelled to reciprocate that sample. Reciprocity includes sharing information, compromising in negotiations, or offering sincere compliments. Simple smile, for example, can influence someone's decision because of the reciprocity principle. The true strength of reciprocity lies in the capacity to build trust and deepen the relationships. Principle 2 is commitment and consistency. And we humans have a natural inclination to act in ways that align with our past commitments. This principle focuses on that human need, the need for consistency with our previous actions. Signing a petition for a cause often leads to further involvement in that specific cause. This involvement could include a donation or volunteering. That initial decision paves the way to subsequent actions. It's kind of a habit that develops. Small commitments can snowball into bigger ones. If you agree, for example, to attach a modest political sign on your outfit, to stay committed to that cause, you might be led to agree on bigger commitments, like hosting a campaign event later. Salespeople use this principle very often. They secure minor commitments, like saying yes once, that lead you to have a more likely commitment to use their product or service with higher requests. The desire to consistency can streamline your decision making. Why? Because consistency works as a mental shortcut that leads people to stick to prior choices without re-evaluating the long-term ones. Principle 3 is the social proof. Social proof is the tendency to mirror the actions of others. We are drawn, for example, to crowded restaurants over empty ones. Why? We assume that the crowd knows better or knows something that we don't. And the social proof explains that fascination of viral trends. We watch a popular video and we do this simply because others are doing the same. Celebrity endorsements use this principle. We place trust in the opinions of that celebrity, and these opinions are made public by the figures to use this or strengthen this social proof. This principle becomes especially powerful when we lack certainty. Collective behavior creates that perception of consistency and the perception of correctness. Social proof can sometimes lead to cause effect. Individuals unthinkingly replicate the actions of others. This includes sharing options and reviews from others. Social proof taps into the fundamental need of belonging. The principle 4 is authority. Authority taps in your instinctive tendency to follow individuals perceived as experts or figures of high status. We are taught to respect authority figures from early ages in our life. These figures include parents or teachers. This inclination persists through life. We often trust the advice of professionals, for example. These professionals include doctors, physicians, and we do not question their recommendations because authority can also convey through the confidence that these experts' opinions are right. For example, a person wearing a lab coat endorses a product. This person is perceived as an expert, even though this expert lacks actual qualifications. Just because of the coat, we assume that this is an expert. We must always remain cautious of this principle. Symbols of authority can be faked, and we must always evaluate the credibility of those attempting to influence our decisions through this principle. The fifth principle is liking. And let's say you are likely to say yes to people that you like. We like these people, and several factors contribute to likability. This could be shared interests, compliments, or physical attractiveness. We tend to favor those individuals that we like. These individuals are associated with success and popularity. This influence under our big levels the shape of our decisions and interactions. We are persuaded by likability instead of actual decision making. We're influenced instead of merit of a situation. We can make a more informed choice if we understand the underlying reasons for our attraction to certain people empowering us. And this empowerment helps us to better navigate the social dynamics and avoid being manipulated by the surface trade levels. The sixth principle is scarcity, a powerful one. Scarcity explains our tendency to place higher value on terms of opportunities perceived as rare or with limited supply. This behavior stems from the innate instinct that we need to secure valuable resources. Marketing strategies like limited time offers capitalize on that principle. They create the urgency and prompt immediate action. The fear of missing out often inflates the perceived worth of one item. Therefore, if you really perceive one item as rare, pause and examine your motivation. If you are truly interested in something, then your judgment should not be clouded by the fear of losing out. And the last principle, the principle 7, is unity. Unity is a powerful social force as well. This force influences our decisions through shared identity or belonging, like community. Unity taps into deeper connections with people. These people share our values, our culture, our experiences, our postal code, for example, and we are more inclined to assist that people. This someone is from our hometown or our alma mater. We perceive them as a shared bond. Unity fosters the support for group interest and observance to group norms. Things like using inclusive language like we can enhance this sense of connection and collaboration. So how can we link these principles to the quality philosophies? Well, let's argue that these principles shed light on the external forces that influence our behavior. These principles equip us to make more conscious decisions. These decisions are in both personal and professional contexts, and we can take greater control over those decisions when we understand the psychology behind the dynamic. We act with heightened awareness on our decisions, and these are aligned with our right expectations, therefore with a high quality expectation. And that's it for today's episode. I hope you enjoyed the podcast or the video, and if you did, don't forget to hit like. I hope you can share that with your friends and family, and if you can leave a comment, I will appreciate it. Thank you for everybody that has acquired the Quality Principles book or the Life Quality Projects book, and also made a review on Amazon and Goodreads and Thalia and Barnes & Nobles. And before leaving, don't forget to hit the bell so that you get the notification for the next episode.